Hello, hope you're having a great day. Today is the second day in a row that I've felt like I've won that initial battle in the morning when I wake up and my lazy mind is just trying to keep me in bed. I had to take my beautiful girlfriend Kat to work this morning, just like I did yesterday morning. And just like I did yesterday morning, I end up getting up, before my alarm went off at 7. I ended up getting up at 6:45 and, having a couple of pints of water, having my salt water, having my vitamin C supplement, like having water and brushing my teeth and getting all my layers on that I wear when I go for my walk before dropping Kat to work. Whereas usually I just basically get up right at the last minute, just throw some clothes on top of my pajamas and then take Kat to work. And then that obviously means that when I come home, it's just way easier for me to take my clothes off and leave my pajamas on and go back to bed. So yeah, I feel like I've won that battle 2 days in a row now, which is awesome. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, I think the bad thing about putting the thermals on is that when I get back from taking Kat to work, it's still dark. So I can't go for my walk straight away because part of the reason I go for my walk is to get sunlight into my eyes. So, I do end up, sitting here on the sofa with my thermals on, just waiting for the sun to rise, feeling very warm, which then makes it a bit of a battle to sort of put my coat on and go for my walk, but it's fine. That's exactly what I did. Went for my walk, come back, wrote in my journal as usual, and I've just done a 10-minute meditation. To be honest, the meditation didn't go great. I fell asleep a few times, it felt like, and I felt really tired after the meditation. Now, I've mentioned before that, the different stages of my daily routine sort of gradually wake me up and get me ready for the day. Doesn't matter how tired and how much my lazy mind's trying to keep me in bed. As soon as I start going through the motions, having that water and, etc., it does wake me up, gradually as I go through each stage. But, when you sort of fall asleep during your meditation, that can do the opposite. I did feel really sleepy after my meditation had finished. And, it was, it felt like a bit of a battle to, pick this camera up and start this video. But with anything in life, you have good and bad days, right? With meditations, you have good days where, you'll stay present for most of the session and you come away feeling like buzzing and alive and really present. And then other days, I fall asleep a few times during the meditation and, don't get as much benefit out of it. Same as going to the gym. Sometimes you'll go to the gym and you'll feel really strong and you'll bang out your workout, maybe hit a couple of PBs, and come out of there buzzing. And then other times I go in there and I feel a bit weak, not able to hit the weights and reps that I usually do, come out of there a bit knackered, And it's the times when these things that are good for you don't go great. They're the times you have to remind yourself that there are good and bad days and acknowledge when your mind is trying to use those bad days as a way of persuading you to stop doing what deep down is a good thing to do. Just because certain things that you do on a daily basis that are good for you don't go to plan, that doesn't mean that you should stop them. If I had a few really bad gym sessions in a row, then my lazy mind would be trying to persuade me that, the gym's not for me. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe I'm not fit enough. I don't have enough time and energy. And in them situations, I have to remind myself, no, in general, every gym session makes me feel good. I never regret going to the gym. And I acknowledge that there are good gym sessions and bad gym sessions. And I acknowledge that, there are clear changes happening in my body, the way I look and the way I feel. And when I acknowledge those facts, I'm able to then keep grinding and keep going to the gym. Same with meditation, right? If I have a bad meditation session, fall asleep a few times like I did today, my mind can then start trying to tell me, meditation's not for you. Meditation's a load of nonsense. It's just, what weird people do, It doesn't actually do anything. It's a waste of 10 minutes. Or I can acknowledge the fact that meditation daily is part of my morning routine. It's just one stage of my morning routine, and that this morning routine is a big part of how I'm now living this life clean from drink and drugs, and this life where I'm getting stronger every day, mentally, physically and spiritually. So yeah, when things don't go to plan, acknowledge if your mind is using that as a way to persuade you not to bother doing these things that deep down you know are good for you. Now, as usual, after my meditation, it's time for me to crack on with my workout here at home. And I think I'm going to crack on with some back stuff. So I'm going to do bent over rows with a bar. Then I'm going to do single arm sort of bent over row things just with my left arm, because my left lat is so much smaller than my right, as I've mentioned so many times before. And then I think I'll do some shrugs. So, a bit of shoulders. And then I'll do the bent over sort of rear delt exercise, but instead of holding it like this, holding it like this. So as I've said before, I think that activates different muscles in your back. I don't know what I'm doing, but they're the 3 exercises I'm going to be doing, or 4 if you count the left arm only row. 2 sets of each as usual, and then I'm going to jump in my cold shower and then have my breakfast and then crack on with my day. I have finally got out of the house after finishing the edit on the car video that will be going up this evening. I've actually had to post out my own personal copy of my calendar because I've got no more stock left, and a lady emailed me to say that hers hadn't been delivered. She ordered it at the beginning of December, so Royal Mail have obviously lost it. She's been to the delivery office and asked them, just in case they couldn't deliver it and they didn't put a card through her door, but yeah, they haven't got it. So I've had to send it special delivery and pay extra to have it delivered on the Saturday. And yeah, I'm not bothered about the money. I'm kind of gutted that I now haven't got a copy of my own calendar, but as long as the lady gets the calendar in time to give it to her husband for a Christmas present, then yeah, it'll all be worthwhile. But right now I need to go to the bank to transfer some money out of the other account that I've got that I don't have a card for because I can't be trusted because I'm a drug addict. So transfer some money out of that account into my account so that I can go Christmas shopping, and it is going to be manic. I know it is. Shops are going to be packed, but it serves me right for leaving it so late. Although I think I can slightly be forgiven because my life is just so manic. Like, squeezing in things like Christmas shopping is a bit of a challenge. All right, well, Christmas shopping was an absolute mission, but got some bits, done some financial damage. Still need to get some more bits though, but it's only the 22nd and Christmas isn't until the 25th, so plenty of time. Anyway, time for me to have some lunch. As usual, I'm having chicken and cheese sarnies, but we didn't have any lettuce, so I've had to go without the lettuce. But I'm not going without a coffee, and I won't be going without a protein yogurt either. I'm going to grab one of them afterwards. And then I need to create some posts for the car video that's going up this evening. And I still need to edit yesterday's video on this channel. And in a couple of hours, or 2.5 hours, I'll be going to pick my beautiful girlfriend up from work. Well, my MacBook seemed to be running really slow earlier when I was trying to edit yesterday's video on this channel. So by the time I'd done everything I needed to, it was time to pick Kat up from work. And once I'd picked her up, we went to Tesco's so that I could do a bit more Christmas shopping, just grabbing like toiletry stuff, gift sets and some alcohol for some people. Just because I don't drink myself, it doesn't mean I'm not going to buy other people alcohol for Christmas. But yeah, I've actually only got a couple of bits left to buy tomorrow and my Christmas shopping is done. Now, I've just made some dinner, and for the 3rd night in a row, I'm having steak. But for the 2nd night in a row, I'm having chicken and steak and eggs and carrots. And of course, going to have my 2nd protein shake of the day after this. And of course, going to have our kiwi fruit, blueberries, pomegranate juice and natural yogurt smoothie. My quest to reach 100 kilos in weight has begun. Well, it's now 1:15 in the morning, and just like last night, actually, after that big dinner, ended up feeling very lazy, very sluggish, very tired. And then once Kat went to bed, I dived into working on my MacBook, been editing the next video on the other channel, and yeah, it's 1:15, so I really do need to go to bed. Annoyingly, there's some footage in this video that I'm working on now that's missing. GoPros do that sometimes. They just, files just don't exist anymore. You know, the GoPro just deletes them, unless I delete it by mistake, but I very much doubt it. So I need to not lay in bed now thinking about this lost footage, and allow that to sort of make my insomnia come in and give me an excuse to not be able to get to sleep. But yeah, today's been another day where I did get up, you know, before my alarms and stuff, you know, and then took Kat to work, and yeah, just won that first little battle as soon as I woke up. And yeah, it's made a massive difference throughout the rest of my day. Definitely been a chilled out day. I didn't have loads of work to do, still quite a lot, but you know, managed to fulfill my objectives of getting the car video out, getting the on track video out, of course, and going to do a bit of Christmas shopping. But yeah, it's been a bit of a relaxed one. Had my workout in the morning. Didn't go to the gym or anything this evening because I've already done the 3 that I commit to nowadays. But yeah, part of me did want to bang out a workout earlier on here at home. But you know what? I've got boxing tomorrow at 12 noon, and I'm definitely going to be doing another workout at some point tomorrow, either in the morning before boxing or in the evening here at home. So I do go hard in general in terms of my health and fitness. So yeah, only one workout today is okay. Definitely feeling like I'm getting bigger lately, you know, with all these big dinners I've been having, and I do want to continue to put on weight. I don't want to get too fat though, so I've got to watch that. But having steak every day is becoming a bit of a habit. So yeah, I think I need to make a point of jumping on the scales every morning, because that's something that I regularly forget to do. But having said that, I'm still happy with what I see when I do look in the mirror. And I've said it before, I think it is important for everyone to look in the mirror all the time, once a day at least. Don't hide away from the mirrors. If you're not happy with how you look, then face it and use that as fuel to push you towards eating less, doing exercise, all that sort of thing. Anyway, as I say, it's 1:15. That's enough waffling. I really need to get to bed so I can get up tomorrow morning for another productive day. Massive thanks to everyone who's tuned into this video. I will, of course, be back for another one tomorrow. Until then, feel free to say hello in the comments or get in touch through the usual channels. All the links to everything will be in the description as usual. But other than that, I'll chat to you tomorrow.